Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Relentless Push East. So in the last one we finished up our fight against the Great Horde, and we finally picked up the Institution, which I am very happy with. But as a subsequent result, turns out we still have some expensive edicts that we don't need to be paying for. So, let's see, where are we looking at this state? We've got a trade center in here. You know what? I think what we're going to do is, since we do want to double down on our trade, I think we're going to swap this over to protecting trade. That should help us out a good little bit there, make the most of what we have. It'll cost us the same as our current at the moment, so state income doesn't need to be the best. Yeah, we're losing 0.02 ducats, but I'm hoping that once we switch to the trade, that'll then be in the positive. And as a little bit of this autonomy goes down, that will certainly help us out. I think the other one we have going on is also in Moscow. Yep, there we are, in the state of Moscow. We shall go ahead and also put this onto Protect Trade, since this one is essentially free, so that should be good for us. We have a couple of truces that are expiring in a few years. Looks like Kazan is in too, and I think we'll go ahead and fight them when we do. Yeah, we can hand off a little bit of land to Perm, and that sounds pretty good to me. Oh, and we have just equipped the Great Horde, so that is really good. Our power projection should, yeah, continue to go up. Yeah, 79 is not bad, so that gives us the extra power and upkeep and whatever have you. Excellent. And it looks like Belaruso wants to purchase our very own institution. So, you know what, before we agree to this, let's have a look at some of our economic actions. So, offer knowledge sharing. Who would pick this up? At the moment, Sweden would be available. Ooh. Let's go off perv. Okay, so the rest are ours. You know what? Sweden's going to give us the most cash out of everything. I think we're going to go ahead and start selling to them. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be 1 ducat every month. That'll help us out very nicely. Yeah. Let's go ahead and make our money there. Can we go ahead and pick this up as well? I think we can only go with 1 at a time, but we will check. Oh no, seems like we're making money from both. So you know what, that will do very nicely. Alright, so let's see. Still have some provinces that need coring up to become part of the full state. We would love to do that, but again, technology is going to be our biggest kicker at the moment. We really want those workshops. So I think we're just going to hang out for a little bit. Let's also go ahead and pay off one of our loans. We have that ability right now, so let's go ahead and get that done. We'll repay that one here. We have 2 more left. Yeah, we're really trying to get our inflation under control. I'm even tempted to spend a little bit of administrative power on that, just because it is so high. That does not bode particularly well for us. And I know that we could have some bad events if we let it stay where it is. But, you know, all things in time, we will fix things up. Alright, but either way, as I said, we might be going to war with Kazan. It looks like Perm does have some claims, which I'm happy to make the most of. So let's start building up a bit of a spy network against them. Make sure that our sieges are nice and fast. And then maybe we can even see what's going on over here. Yeah, it would be good. In fact, hold to the horses. Boyrat owns this? Huh. How did Uzbek do that, or did they work their way all the way around? Feels a little bit odd. Ah, you know what? Maybe it was separatists. Who knows? Either way, not my problem. Not yet anyway, but I'm sure it will become ours at some point. We do have a couple of rebels who are getting ready to fire. We will have to deal with them soon. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and sort out our navy. There we go. Let's get everybody together. I'll give them a day or 2. Yeah, I think that's all of our ships. Discovered an agent working for Norway. That's no big deal there. Let's go ahead and get you guys to protect trade in Novgorod. That should make us a little bit of cash. Alright, and so that is our navy sorted out. Let's see. Separatists. Yeah, they're getting ready. Steps are fairly neutral. fine. Let's just bring you up over there. That should be a-okay. Honestly, I don't really feel like doing any rebel suppression, just because I'd rather have these guys fire once and for all and then be done with it. I think that would be in our best interest. Let's also go ahead and get this military unit up over... I think their capital's up over here. Let's go... Let's send you down over there. That way when we do go to war, we can sweep in from the south, trap them to the north, and yeah, not allow them out here on the west with these forts. I think that seems like a pretty good plan. Alright, either way, lost a claim on a province. That's not a huge deal. We could probably... Wait a second, we probably can't get that back either. Yeah, we'd need 55 spy network. Yeah, it's a little pricey for now, but that'll be okay. Although I'm just looking forward to being able to put our military spending down just a fraction and make a couple more ducats. I really want to get these loans paid off, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, what else have we got? Tech. Yes, technology, please, and a thank you. Extra trade efficiency and yearly corruption going down for the next 4 years is fantastic. Yeah, thank goodness we picked up the Renaissance, otherwise we'd have that absolutely hammering us on the prices of these future techs. Definitely could not afford that. But either way, ooh, looks like we're about to work our way towards cannons. That is a very beautiful thing. Yeah, 4 years time, not long at all. Alright, what have we got here? Money from Poland. You know what? I think we were going to ask the same thing of you at some point. Yeah. We need... No diplomats to send and they don't have the money. You know what? I'm going to let that time out. We're not going to respond. We're going to say that the Raven got eaten by an eagle or something and we never received the request. Because, yeah, we're not giving them money, especially when we know in the future they themselves are going to become our enemies, so we'll let it be. Alright, well, it looks like we have some flawed research. Do we give up our administrative or prestige? I think the answer is easy. Let's go with prestige. We need all of the admin as possible. And it looks like people are laughing at our army. Alright, well that's a little immature, but alright. We'll have to deal with that, I suppose. Alright, estate modifier is sorted. Their influence has gone down. Can we, by any chance... There we go. Can't call... Oh, we could call a diet if we so desired. I don't know if it's necessarily in our interests just yet. No, there's nothing we're trying to really accomplish at this stage. I think we let this tick up towards their equilibrium. Yeah, and then once it's at equilibrium or closer to, then we'll go ahead and do it. Otherwise, we're just speeding them up to neutral anyway. So I feel like there's less benefit in that. Alright, so either way, let's go ahead and deal with all of this. Now, we do have a mission. Where is it? So, yeah, we need to conquer Novgorod. Obviously, that's still a bit of an issue for us. Nothing too severe. I think we'll be able to catch that. And then consolidate Russia. But what we are going to want to do is tame the steppes. So one of the things here we need to do is own a province in the area, which we already have the two north of that, Tambov and Penza. And then we need to convert or change the culture. Okay, is that possible yet? So at the moment, they're the wrong culture, so we cannot convert these guys. They just have too many modifiers against us. Yeah, we have the territorial core, non-accepted culture, development, they're Sunni. So yeah, there's no way we can make any changes just yet. But I'm thinking if we go ahead and culture convert, that'll be our best way forward. So when can we do this? You cannot convert a province that has separatism. Alright, so let's see, what have we got? Separatism 5.5. A little unfortunate, but there's not much we can do. What about this? 7.5. Well, that's even worse. Okay. So I guess we're going to have to wait and deal with that for a little bit. And then after that, we'll gain a whole bunch of claims, which take us, yeah, further south. I think we just have to sit back and kind of let things just happen. We could integrate Perm, but again, we're going to use their claims before we do. In fact, you know what? Before I forget, let's see if we can... Oh, okay. I was about to say, let's mark a couple of provinces of interest. These guys should hopefully keep on trying to gain claims against Novgorod. That is a preferred way I would go about things at the moment. We've got all of that sorted. Yeah, so anywhere where we've got friends, they are making claims. In fact, no, let's say Norway. We want to take one of your provinces as well. Yeah, I know that they're a subject of Denmark, but who knows? If we could steal them away, that would be particularly nice. Alright, so what have we got here? Looks like non-enforcement of ordinances and autonomy, lose administrative power, or lose less administrative power. I really don't want to give autonomy. But what province is this? This is... You know what? Their autonomy is actually particularly low. Yeah, I think we might actually give them the autonomy. We're not losing out on administrative power. I know that's probably not a bad thing, but realistically, we're not gaining this much from this province. Yeah, let's go ahead and let them handle it. Yeah, a bit of an odd choice, but it'll work. Oh, the autonomy is now up to 30. But you know what? That'll start ticking down fairly quickly. We have... Oh, yeah, we have the lawgiver trait, so that's giving us 0.05. Peace is giving us 0.1. That's not terrible. Yeah, every 8 months it goes down 1%. Okay, so that'll take a few years, but that's alright. Unrest is particularly low. Huh. You know what? If we drop, that'll give us 10 unrest. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and decrease the autonomy there. That'll be perfectly fine. Well and truly handleable. Yeah, no issues whatsoever. Yeah, I think that was definitely the right call right there. That is easily handled. Finance reports. Right, yes, let's go ahead and repay that loan. And we have one remaining. Let's just double check my numbers were right. Yeah, we've only got one more loan. Lasts for 5 more years. That's not fantastic, but it could be worse. Right, and tech we can pick up in March of next year. Oh, still another 9 months away. Not having those workshops is certainly going to hurt our economy. Not to mention we need to gain so much more power over again to get the next level of tech and stay ahead. Oh well, it is what it is. Alright, so what are these guys doing? We've got a 5.5% chance. How many of them are there? 8,000. Could provoke a revolt. Be 50% stronger for 12,000 troops. Alright, let's see. How much could we hold there? 30,000. Yeah, I think we march both of you guys over there. We're just going to go ahead and provoke the revolt. I'm kind of annoyed that these guys are taking so long to fire. And if we're about to fight Kazan, I don't want to have any issues back in our home. Let's go ahead and there we are. That should be Asimov. Let's just double check. Yes, it is. We're going to provoke. Alright, we have plenty of manpower, so it's not really too much of an issue. There we go. All of that is now out of the way. Let's send you back over here. You go back over there. That also means we can turn down our army maintenance. Oh, 10 ducats a month. That's what I'm talking about. You know what? Let's make it almost 12. That should be fine. How is this corruption going? 0.14. You know what? I think we're overspending. Let's bring that down to nothing. Yeah, make sure that we're not wasting money unnecessarily. That should be fine. And we can also turn off our fortifications. Yep. You know what? We'll turn you two to active. just make sure that we are prepared for the war. Yeah, this seems all pretty good to me. In fact, I guess I forgot. Alright, either way, we'll leave them there. Let's march you guys side by side. That'll be fine. We have some Kazani separatists. That should be easily handled. We have a little bit of Ladoga. Huh. What's upsetting them? You should see. So separatism, tolerance isn't enough. Conflict within the city. Okay, so we've had an event. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. But that means, let's see, yeah, about 13 years to fire. That's not the worst. Great Horde separatists as well. Yeah, this is easy. Let's go ahead and get these guys to start managing autonomous rebel suppression. Just to decrease those numbers, and we'll do the same thing over here as well. There we go. Minimize the potential risks as much as possible. In fact, you know what? Kind of forgot we could probably snake all the way up over there. That'll be fine. Yeah, let's do this to both. Make sure that we are not having any unnecessary problems. Seems like a wise idea. Alright, so it looks like they're doing imperial reforms, and we can pick up technology. Oh, thank goodness. Here we go. 545 for administrative power. Someone else has picked it up again, so more neighbor bonus. That saved us a fair bit of time, which is rather good. But unfortunately, we're now only 2 years ahead of time on tech. Oh dear goodness. We are not making enough. 869. I do kind of want to keep this missionary strength guide just so we can start converting some things, but it's going to be a slow process. It's going to be a very slow process indeed. Alright, well either way, it is what it is. We still have one more loan, which we should be able to repay relatively quickly. In fact, I think we'll be able to probably just go to war with these guys and, yeah, hand it off as our spoils of war. Let's see, casualties. Oh, hang on a second, I forgot. We just picked up those production buildings. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, this is where we're spending our money. I don't care about one singular loan. I know the inflation's bad. We're going to have to pay that down as it is. But 0.29, that is ridiculously good. Definitely want that sorted. Right, let's see if we have any any government abilities. This is still ticking on up. We should be able to do that fairly soon. Yeah, given another, 4 months, we can bring down autonomy by 5. We should be able to work our way towards... what's this? Rebel suppression, and then a little bit of manpower and war exhaustion droppage. But again, all of our war exhaustion is gone, so we're not too concerned. We're at true stability. Considering where we were a couple of episodes ago, I think we're doing more than alright. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Also, hang on a second, what tech are we almost up to? So we're looking at tech 7 next, in the next 2 years. Okay. Again, the main thing is if we can get to Tech 10 earlier than later, that's what we really want. Pick up the Siberian... it's not Siberian endeavors, but either way, basically allows us to colonize. That's what we're really going to need very quickly if things are going to go well. Let's go ahead and see about maybe going to war. Oh, okay, turns out we had already... yeah, we'd already gone ahead and finished our truce. Oh well, you know what? Sure, let's go ahead and take back Perm proper. We've also got this car, whatever that is. Yeah, that'll be fine. Let's go ahead and reconquest for them. That'll fight us against Uzbek and Mogulistan. Where is Mogulistan? Buddy, is that you? Oh, it's you. Okay, so... yeah, we'll see how that goes. But either way, we need to go ahead and go to war. What's going on? We need a Need a diplomat, so let's make sure that we have that going. And there we are. Alright, so we could even call on in Poland if we so decide. I don't really think they're going to be of that much use. No, but I do wonder whether we could, before I forget, we could go ahead and ask for money. 10 favors and 50 opinion. Okay, so our opinion is too low. Oh wait, that's Lithuania. See daisies? Soldiers, sailors, trust. Prepare for war. They don't even have 38 ducats. Good grief, they're in poor economic health. Alright, well, I guess we just have to leave them be then. Yeah, not much we can do. Alright, either way, let's go ahead and fight these people. Uzbek, I don't think it's worth co-belligerizing. They're just gonna... We can't take the land as it is. Same with Mogulistan. We've got nothing else to do. We have favors. May as well burn them with Poland. Sure. Who knows? For some reason, maybe the AA will decide to be helpful. No, it's a bit of a joke, but you never know. It could be possible. Alright, but either way, let's turn off a couple of forts that are certainly not going to be too important in this war. We'll leave our capital on just in case. I did somewhat forget to turn up our army maintenance before we went on in, but can we hide? Yes, we can hightail it out of there. Let's just back on up as well. Yeah, the fact that we have 0 morale is a very bad idea since we were hanging out right on the border there. Yeah, probably should have been smarter, but hey, it is what it is. At least they're now sitting on the fort and taking attrition. That'll burn through a bit of their manpower. They don't have... Oh, you know what? They have more than I expected them to. 18,000 men is not terrible, but it will not be enough. Let's go ahead and march you back over here, march you over there. Make sure that they have nowhere where they want to run. We will have the defensive terrain on the woods there. Yeah, they're going to have to run away fairly quickly if they want to do too much. Yeah, alright, there they are. So they're off that fort already. Let's march you, my friends, down over to the fort. I suppose we just start looting. Yeah, there's not much that can be really benefited from at this stage. I think it's just going to be a matter of sitting back and, yeah, hurry up and wait. At least our subjects are going ahead and sieging down as best as they can. Again, if we can loot as much money from these guys, that would be ideal. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, that'll be out of cash soon. There we go, that's good enough. Let's move you on to the next one. And it looks like we can do minus 5% local autonomy in provinces. Huh. Okay, well, how is our national autonomy at the moment? Let's check this out. So we have, let's see, a local average autonomy of 32.25. Could be better, could be worse. Let's go ahead and see. Well, that would come down a bit. So that's 1, that's 2, 3. That'll bring you down to 0. Yeah, I guess we may as well. Yeah, there's no point in wasting the ability, but this will give us something, so let's go ahead and take that. That'll help us out. Again, every little boost to our economy is a good boost to our economy, so we'll let that be. Also, too, we don't want to burn too many of our own men on this siege frivolously, so we only need 6,000 troops, so let's go ahead and we will leave 7,000. Vasily has 1 siege, so we'll take him and we'll march over. over there. That'll be fine. Again, these guys are not going to be able to get their troops up and running. They're down to 3,000. Yeah, they're going to get cooked so much quicker than what they could possibly recover from, so I'm not too concerned. We do have, let's see, another 3 years to make another 200 ducats. I think we just go production. Second. Production. Yeah, I think that is our best bet. Alright, that'll help us out. Again, we're going to be using our war money to pay off our loan. Gain some administrative power for inflation. You know what? Inflation, you are absolutely killing me. I'm thinking this guy might be a good fellow to pick up just for the inflation reduction. If we do go ahead and go up 0.5, that'll give us 50 admin. But if we pay it down, how much does that cost? That'll be 75 for 2. So, you know what? I might actually take this and then use it to reduce our inflation. Yeah, in fact, we probably should have done it last time as well. Yeah, we would have spared no expense. Although, hang on a second, no, that was for our diplomatic power. Okay, so yeah, we'll spare no expense. We'll use that. And then with the extra 25, I think we go ahead and we pay this down just a little bit. Try and make it slightly better off. Yeah, that'll help us out. Alright, so we're now down to less than 4.5%. Again, not where we want to be, but it's certainly far more manageable than where it used to be. Let's go ahead and we will go... I guess we march over here. We'll start looting that province. Moscow Kremlin. Let's see, what have we got? Boys, we could use a lot of manpower. Spend 14,000. Gain prestige, development costs and all that for the next 10 years. Kind of a little late on that one. I would have done that earlier when we were trying to develop the institution. Lose some progress. Get some development cost and defensiveness. Okay, we're gonna have to pick one of these. I think the Sudobnik. That'll probably be fine. Yeah, there we go. We'll lose 20 patriarchal authority, of which we have 0. Yeah, this is the one with all of the benefits to no downsides. They will lose some loyalty, which is a little unfortunate. What is that? Yeah, the patriarchs. I think that could be worse. There we go. We'll get that done. That will be fine. Alright. Poland's occupying stuff for us. You know what? Turns out it was a good idea calling them in. They are doing something which is particularly rare. But I am A-okay. Let's see. Still coming along. You guys have money. You guys have a little bit of money. Let's see. Where is Uzbek and Mogulistan? Oh, and Yarkand as well. Oh, I didn't realize that they were a part of this as well. How did that happen? Allied with Uzbek, Mogulistan. I guess if they're vassals, that could make a bit of sense. Let's see. Barating. Huh. Oh well, I'm not entirely sure how we roped those guys into the war, but it is what it is. Yarkand, they are definitely a smaller agreement of... Okay, they are with Uzbek, I think. No, Mogulistan. Okay. That's how that came on in. Okay, that's fine. That's not a big deal. There is the siege over. Fantastic. Let's march you over there. Let's grab a little bit more money. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. Yeah, I think this is just going to be about a bit of a cash grab and land. So let's go ahead and sue for peace. We're not going to do it just yet, of course. We need to take both of those, so we don't even have the war goal yet. So we need At least 10 war score to make demands. Right, okay, well that's not a big deal, that's fine. We're only preparing. And then, let's see, how much cash could we make? 330 ducats is pretty solid. Yeah. And we might even be able to break some alliances as well. Yeah, like those two. Then some war reparations. Yeah, you know what, that's not a bad peace agreement. Yeah, we don't really need to do too much to these guys. I don't care if they exist. We just want to slowly start making our way across for when we integrate Perm. That's all that I care about. We've discovered places, that's a-okay. We can invest in IDs, which is tempting. But again, we're only 1 year ahead of time. So we're going to politely say no thank you. I guess we'll get this next year. These other ones... yeah, it's just going to have to be what it is. But you know what? Oh, stability drop. That's not good. And a regency. Well, you know what? We declared war at just the right time. Oh well, you know what? At least we have a solid air. A 336 is going to be particularly nice. Also, a 331 I think is slightly better than our previous... well, at least it's rounded things out a little bit better. But either way, we will come back with all of this in the next one. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.